Just a fool with the people news. Not an attorney, nor cared to be an attorney. Just out learning to be able to protect myself by any means necessary. Alright, I never look straight forward. I always look around me for the outside forces may want to commit harm upon me. And I want to be able to protect myself by any means necessary, which is within the guidelines of my God-given rights. Alright, let's see here. Let's try to do that a little bit better. Alright, we're going to do this, and it's a learning video, so, again, just take it as a grain of salt. Maybe yes, maybe no. Alright.
Common law versus statutory jurisdiction. Which are you in? This famous United States Supreme Court case law that I mentioned in the first video is the following, which states, quote, among your rights are a refusal to incriminate yourself and the immunity of yourself and your property from arrest or seizure except under a lawful warrant of the law with a grand jury indictment and signed by a judge. You own...
Okay. I've told you guys this 1,000 times, right? Under common law, we do not have to identify ourselves when we get pulled over in a car. Why? Because we have a right not to incriminate ourselves, right? And even giving your name is the starting of the case. So you just incriminate yourself. The reason why the warrant is there is supposed to describe what you look like. Okay, and that warrant is supposed to. And that over time, the courts again became this corporation, and they wanted to make their jobs easier, right? Our founding fathers wanted to make it hard because, you know, so innocent people don't go to jail. They don't tell me innocent people don't go, because they do. Because mainly they can't afford good attorneys. Wink, wink. Alright. No knowledge of the laws or their rights. But this is the main issue we have today, right? We automatically incriminate ourselves every time we get pulled over. The first thing comes out, we incriminate ourselves, and we have the Fifth Amendment not to incriminate ourselves. And yet, people want to argue this. Okay? Well, the Supreme Court says, you know, if by the time they get a warrant, you know, the cops could be in another state. Well, back in the day, they still had horses. Right? So they had to ride the horses. Well, back in the day, they could be 50 miles away. And, you know, they would have to just get up and go and try to catch the other horse again. We didn't lose any ground. It just sounds scarier than what it is, right? Back then, you know, they hide just as easily as they do today. It is what it is, right? But that was the whole case, was because by the time they go and get a warrant, well, they can be in another state. Well, the horses was about roughly the same speed and the same amount of energy and all this kind of stuff. So they didn't lose anything, but they gained control of you to incriminate yourself. That's what they did. Alright, the Supreme Court gave the cops the authority to incriminate yourself. Because we don't stick to our guns and say, no, got the Fifth Amendment.
Nothing to the public so long as you do not trespass upon their rights, unquote. That is Hale versus Hinkle, folks, 201 U.S. 43 at 47, 1906. The U.S. Supreme Court case is cited in many court cases, in modern court cases after 1938, and is law of the land in exclusive common law. Your rights to own property and to engage in voluntary exchange by non-registration of your business or property are basic common rights. Think about it. Each processed credit agreement, debt payoff security, cap security at cancelOneMortgage.info are registered state licensed processed credit agreement payoff negotiable security instruments used as money under SEC rules.
I'm not going to go any further than that. You guys take it as you wish. Be so cool with People News. Bye.